I would say, I mean, first off, Charlotte kind of sells itself. When I visited in the summer, I was just really in awe with the city. And then when you get on campus and, I've got a family, 3 small kids, and I got here and there were kids running around campus everywhere. So I think there's a lot to sell. I think there's a lot that makes Queens great. You talk about great academics, a history of having success in sports, and then obviously the move to Division I think is highly appealing to athletes that want to get the most out of themselves.
Yeah, I certainly think it was an interesting situation for everybody involved. I think from day one in the fall, we talked about really just growing the program, trying to find ways to elevate the standard and raise the expectation. You saw us set a record in GPA and fundraising this year, and so it's hard not to be excited for stuff coming up in the spring when we're doing some cool stuff in the fall.
Well, I think definitely this year there's an advantage in knowing, scout. I had an idea of what we looked like here, and then obviously scouted every single team that will play. There's not anybody that I don't know from last year being at Austin Peay. So I definitely think that that's an advantage going into this year. What will it do for us going forward? I don't know if there's a lot past this year, but it definitely makes it easier knowing, hey, this is what it looks like to compete at a high level. And to make the tournament last year at Austin Peay and play in the conference tournament, know what that felt like and what that atmosphere was going to be like, I think definitely gives us an advantage going into this year instead of being brand new.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of new faces that are going to be on the team, position player wise. Just in the outfield alone, we're going to have a couple of new faces, even returners, D-Lou and Matthew Corlew. And then you look along the infield, Jake Barber is going to be a big freshman for us. And then honestly, that freshman class as a whole, Keanu Spencer is going to be a new position player for us as well. He's going to be a bat in the lineup. And then the pitching staff is going to look a lot different this year. But some guys that I know I'm excited for at least is Landry Jerica, Andrew White, Derek Westfall, and then a lot of the returners are going to look a lot new, a lot different this year too as well.
Queens wrapped up its first season of Division I baseball with 17 victories. 9 of those wins came against ASUN competition, including 4 wins in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. The Royals aim to make their first ever appearance in the ASUN Championship, but first, Queens kicks off 2024 in the Auburn Regional against Sanford. The Royals welcome North Florida to the Queen City for their ASUN opener on March 15th. Next up, the Central Arkansas Bears.